Trey Mills, Jason Fager leading us down to the green, Wayne County Speedway for the final time in 2025. It's showtime! Green flag is out. Let's see what happens. 14 Junior to the lead. Turbo to the back bumper of the 25. They're going to play games with each other as long as they can stay close to each other. Jason Fager going to work to the inside of the 14. He'll take that lead. Turbo down to the bottom. He's going to cross over the nose of the 25. Side by side of the flag stand. Jason Fager will lead officially by .050. No big deal right there. Turbo just went right across the nose of the 25. Fager crossed him over and all is good. Trey Mills into that second spot right now with the 14. Again, Turbo, another slider. Tyler again all the way across the racetrack. Fager right back down to the bottom in 25. Working into traffic we go here. Fager around the outside as we've got one off the pace on the front straightaway here, and it's Trey Mills. Mills, your third place running car, off the pace. See what it is here. Here's the replay. Mills up to the cushion. He hit the cushion up there, but I don't know if the flat tire sent him into it or if the flat tire was a result of it. Nick Hoffman, Tyler Orrville's going to fire off there in row number 2. Hoffman's going to get a better jump than Turbo did. Hoffman down around the inside. Tyler Orrville way up against the cushion, trying to roar around the top side. Nick Hoffman, though, going to move by to the runner-up spot. Mike Marlar, a great restart as well. Marlar's going to go by about 4 drivers into about 6th here down the front straightaway. Let's see what just happened right there. The 5 of Mark Whitener. Pull a slow slider. That was a slow move, but it got him to 3rd. Whitener now going to cross Turbo back over. Marlar to 5th. 25 of Fager down the back stretch. 9 of Hoffman in that 2nd spot. The 5 of Whitener, the 75 of McCowan, and Zach Mitchell now officially into the top 5. Tyler Orrville slowing down the back straightaway. Turbo trouble on the back stretch in the 1 and a caution back out. Here we go, back to green. Once again, 25 back to the lead. Let's see what happens. They're nearly 4 wide for that 2nd spot. I told you Dylan McCowan fired off really well the last couple times. Down the front straightaway, Mark Whitener going to try to pull a slider on the 9 of Hoffman. He's going to cross over. Hoffman down a hill. Does he get that 2nd spot back? Side by side of the start-finish line. Keep an eye on Dylan McCowan and Zach Mitchell as they run side by side as well. Mitchell now trying to make it a 3-wide battle for that 2nd spot. Zach Mitchell right around the hub. He's up to 3rd. Zach Mitchell now to 3rd. Zach Mitchell down around the bottom. Will come back by with 7 to go. Nick Hoffman and Zach Mitchell both have a shot. Hoffman again to the bottom. Nick Hoffman down around the inside. He's going to drift up all the way to the top that time. Left Fager, just enough room. A little bit of contact maybe. Jason Fager got his right side into the fence and the caution's out. Kyle Moore will bring us under caution here on the bottom of turn number 4 just as Nick Hoffman completed the pass. Everybody picking up the throttle here. Fager going to get back on the gas, working down the front straightaway. Green flag back out for Fager in 25. Nick Hoffman quickly going to work down to the inside. Zach Mitchell going to take a poke down to the inside as well. Fager going to use that high side momentum. Hoffman going to go bottom of the lead though in the 9. Nick Hoffman, your new leader. Hoffman down the back straightaway in that 9. Fager up top. Here comes Ryan Gustin. He's gone by 75. He's working to the inside of the 25. Ryan Gustin back into the top 3 in the 19R. Gustin back to 3rd. He's still got some time. Here comes the Reaper. 35 in, 5 to go. Hoffman, Gustin into that 3rd spot here. Mitchell right around the outside in the 57. Ryan Gustin officially now to the 2nd spot. Jason Fager's tire just went down. Jason Fager now will bring us under caution one more time for the high side hustler. Green flag back in the air. Nick Hoffman again, 69 career Summit Racing Equipment. Dirt car modified victories, 0 in the late models. He's trying to change that right now. Jumped up front. Zach Mitchell still in that 2nd spot. Ryan Gustin at 3rd. 4 to go this time. Hoffman works into turn number 1. He had a great race car a year ago. He set fast time, new track record. Things did not go his way in the main event. It is all different today as he works into turn number 3. His first ever late model Hell Tour victory. Nick Hoffman wins tonight at Wayne County. Helmet is on the roof. He's going to come climbing out of this 9 car. We'll wait for him to get up on there with that VP checkered flag, the Cananos. Up onto the roof he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Hell Tour winner, first time in the late models for Nick Hoffman.
I knew them guys in front of me were kind of a sitting duck. Me and Turbo were on a little bit harder tire than they were. So then Fager right rear was starting to go down there on that last kind of long green flag run. So I knew I had to get it by him pretty quick and make quick work of him to make sure he didn't hold me up, or if we crashed, if he got a flat or something. So yeah, Nathan and Dan have done a great job detraining. They had to go back home, so I'm sure he's pissed off sitting at home watching this. But yeah, it's pretty cool, especially keep this money here with Ty. You know, hats off to all you fans for coming out here and supporting this deal. We had 45 cars. I mean, that's kind of unheard of a lot of super late model races anymore. So yeah, it just made sense for us to come from Sharon here and really use this night as a little bit of a test session, because don't get to run many off outlaw races. So had some stuff that I wanted to try. Talked to my buddy JD this morning about some stuff that maybe he wanted to test, and yeah, this thing was really good. So this place was really cool tonight. It was where you could run that fence and pound it, but I'd run about a lane off of it and make speed, and then I knew Zach was circling that bottom pretty nice. So they did a great job tonight. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you had everything here tonight. A lot of really good regional guys. You got a guy like Kyle Moore that runs here weekly that's really fast, and then your typical Hell Tour guys like Fager, Whitener, and Turbo. Turbo, I feel like last year was struggling and got on the Hell Tour and got to winning a bunch of races, and he was probably the best rocket car at the end of the year last year because he ran so many nights. And you get to, a guy like Trey Mills, he's made a huge steps in his program and was really fast here again tonight. So the Hell Tour, I grew up doing it. I love it. It's in my blood, and I enjoy coming back. I don't get to do it very often, but to finally get my first late model one's pretty special to me.